Let's be real. In the race to the top of your career, is your health getting left on the starting line? Today, we're diving into how you, the high achiever, can actually create harmony between killing it at work and taking care of yourself. So let me just ask you this straight up. Take a look at your calendar. Does it feel like every single step forward in your career is secretly a step backward for your health? This tug of war between your ambition and your well-being, it's a silent battle for so many of us, and today, we're going to drag it out into the open. And this right here, this is the whole paradox, isn't it? On one side, you've got this incredible drive for peak ambition, but on the other, you're staring down the barrel of peak burnout. It's wild to think that the very same energy that pushes you forward can be the thing that grinds you to a complete halt if you don't find that balance.
This really gets to the heart of what we're calling the busy professional's dilemma. And hey, before we can even start talking about solutions, we have to get really honest and just acknowledge the core challenges that come with this kind of fast-paced life.
Okay, does any of this look familiar? Scarfing down lunch at your desk, workouts feeling like a distant memory, and just constant, relentless stress? The thing is, these aren't just separate problems. They're a chain reaction. The bad meals lead to low energy, which makes it impossible to work out, which just cranks up the stress. It's this vicious cycle that absolutely slams your performance at work.
So the big question is, how do we break that cycle? Well, we have to start with the absolute basics, the fuel you're putting into your body. We're going to talk about smart, strategic nutrition that gives you energy that actually lasts, not just that 2 p.m. sugar crash.
The bedrock of all this is what we call nutrient-dense foods. Think of it like this. You wouldn't put cheap, watery gas in a high-performance sports car, would you? Of course not. Your body is no different. It needs that premium fuel. We're talking fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins. That's what gives you the steady, reliable power to get through your crazy schedule.
And I know what you're thinking. I don't have time for this. But making this happen isn't about finding more time, it's about having a better system. 2 incredibly simple tricks can change the game. Plan and prep some meals ahead of time and stock your bag or desk with healthy snacks. This totally removes the guesswork and makes sure you have good options right there when you're at your busiest.
All right, now that your fuel is sorted, it's time to upgrade the engine. Let's completely reframe how you think about exercise. It is not another chore on your to-do list. It's a strategic tool you can use to boost your productivity and get some mental clarity.
So, how do you make fitness actually stick? 3 things. First, schedule it in your calendar like it's a meeting with your boss. It's that important. Second, use those little 10 or 15-minute gaps in your day for a quick walk or a few exercises. It adds up. And third, and this is probably the most important part, pick something you actually enjoy doing. Consistency comes from enjoyment, not just pure willpower. We've covered the body and the fuel, but honestly, none of that matters if your head's not in the right place. So let's shift gears to mastering your mental state. We're going to focus on some quick, practical things you can do to manage stress in the exact moment it hits. 60 seconds. That's it. That's how long it can take to hit the emergency reset button on your body's stress response. I know, it sounds a little too good to be true, but the science here is solid. Let's break down how this powerful 1-minute trick actually works.
Okay, here's how you do it. The second you feel that wave of stress coming on, the first step is to just pause. Literally, stop what you're doing. Second, for about 30 seconds, just focus on taking some deep breaths. And third, use the last few seconds for a quick mental check-in. This tiny sequence, just 60 seconds, can genuinely lower your stress and bring your focus back. All right, for our final piece of the puzzle, let's talk about a tool that's probably already in your pocket. Instead of seeing your phone as just another source of distraction, what if we could turn it into your most powerful wellness ally? Your phone can literally be your personal wellness assistant. Always forgetting to eat? A meal scheduling app can keep you on track. Can't stick to your workouts? A fitness tracker gives you that accountability. Feeling overwhelmed? A simple reminder to take a break can be a total game changer. You're just using technology to automate the cues that build good habits.
This all comes back to a fundamental truth. The source material we've been looking at says it perfectly. Your health is an invaluable asset that should not be compromised. It's not a line item on a budget. It's the single most important investment you can possibly make in your own future. So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with just one final question to think about. After hearing all these practical, simple strategies, what is the one small upgrade you're going to commit to making today? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because that's how real change actually begins.